Going up north, time to put your big coats on. Tony Maguire there in Scotland. Scotland did vote to remain, OK? And I think they probably still want to, don't they? But they want to rejoin the European Union as well as independence. What's the Scottish position? I'm a bit confused these days with Sturgeon.
Pick one, I think, is the question. The wall is covered from things being thrown at it to see what sticks this week. Certainly the latest that we saw in an interview with Angus Robertson in Holyrood magazine, his view, along with the SNP government, is to say that if we go independent, then we don't need to have yet another referendum to join the EU. Now, whether or not that things will work out that way, unfortunately for the SNP government, things have a habit of not quite working out the way that they were intended. Certainly today, here at Holyrood, I've been trying to get a feel from all of Scotland's main political parties as to what, where they think they are 3 years later. And surprisingly, Anna Sarwar of the Scottish Labour group, he's blaming the Conservatives down in Westminster. The SNP and the Greens are still calling Brexit an abject failure. And then the Liberal Democrats, Willie Rennie, released a statement today saying that he thinks that we all need to come together for a pragmatic solution. We are where we are. One person I did get a chance to sit down today with was Jamie Greene of the Scottish Conservative Party. Let's hear what he had to say.
I don't believe that the Brexit vote has strengthened the case for independence. In fact, the day after that vote, the SNP were renouncing the result and calling for another rerun of the last referendum they lost in 2014. They've never really been very good at respecting the outcomes of referendums in Scotland. And I'm afraid to say that I think people have looked on at Brexit and are now thinking, do we really want to go through all of that again? Do we want to divide our country? Do we want to separate communities and families? I think the SNP need to get back to the day job. They love the fact that Brexit and all these constitutional issues are simply smokescreens for their failings in government.